It's a beautiful day today in the neighborhood. Welcome to Monday, the last Monday in October, and brand new possibilities with God. Welcome. So I was thinking of my dad the other day, and I remembered when we were growing up, he gave us a passage or a paragraph that had no punctuation marks in it, and it was full of a lot of that and ease. And if you just read through, it was meaningless, had no sense of purpose, nothing. It had no meaning. So he told us, punctuate this for me and give it back to me. And the four of us spent a long time trying to put punctuation marks here and there, commas, full stops, semicolons, question marks. It meant nothing. But once he sat down and he taught us where to put the commas and the full stops and the question marks, and we reread it, it made sense. It had meaning. He clarified the passage to us. All of a sudden, the passage had a meaning, had a purpose, had a sense of what they're supposed to do. What does this have to do with my spiritual life and yours? I'm glad you asked me. Punctuation marks, and I'm going to read you the definition of punctuation marks that I got, that they are marks used in writing to separate sentences and the elements to clarify its meaning. To clarify its meaning. Does your life look like it's just running and it has no meaning, no clarification, no purpose where it's supposed to go? Well, let God punctuate your life today. Let him put a comma where he needs to put a comma. Let him put a full stop or a period where he needs to do one. Let him put a question mark where there needs to be one, so that your life will have a meaning. But many years ago, many years ago, I was listening to a preacher preach once, and he says that sometimes God takes you this way: turn left, turn right, stop, go back, turn right, turn left, run forward, slow down, and it looks meaningless to you. But when you turn around and look back, you can see all the potholes, all the deceptions, all the crevices, all the things that you're listening to the Holy Spirit and turning when you should and stopping when you should had brought meaning and had saved us and saved him from disaster. So does the Bible tell you that? Yes, I'm glad you asked. The Bible does tell you that. I'm just going to share a few verses with you, and I'm taking these from the New King James Version, and this is Psalm 32, and this is verse 8. It says, Psalm 32:8 says, I will instruct you and teach you in the way you should go, and I will guide you with mine eye. I will instruct you and teach you the way you should go. Another verse says in Psalm 16, again from the New King James, Psalm 16 verse 11 says, you, talking about God, you will show me the path of life, for in your presence is fullness of joy, and at your right hand are pleasures forevermore. Can you imagine just running through life with no meaning? I would hate that. I would prefer to know that God has paused me here and stop here and turn and talk to that person and slow down and speed up and sit down and stand up and go, because that is the only way that my life can have meaning, if I listen to him, obey him, and follow him. Isaiah 30 verse 21 says, and thine ears shall hear a word behind this, saying, this is the way, walk ye in it. This is the way, walk ye in it. And then lastly, Psalm 37 verse 23 says, the steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord. The steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord, and he delights in his way. And he, meaning God, delights in the way of the good man. Though he fall, he shall not be utterly cast down, for the Lord upholds him with his hand. So that's my story to you today. Let the Lord punctuate your life. Don't just run along by yourself thinking that you can make a meaning and a sense of your life, because you can't. Listen to him. Let him slow you down. Let him put the comma where the comma needs to be. Let him put the full stop period where that needs to be. Let him put the question mark where that needs to be. Let him put the dash. Let him put the pause. Because your life will be the most meaningful if He punctuates your life. It's a beautiful day today in the neighborhood.